Jesus, my Savior. I love you and no one above you.
This is Friends Forever TV and Radio, Channel 93, Montego Bay, Jamaica.
On the TV side, www.friendsforevertv.com is an extension of our ongoing ministry in Montego Bay, Channel 93. We've been broadcasting on that cable station 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, since January the 12th, 2005. Now, we're going to be shooting footage while we're there on site.
I came here because I knew I wanted to teach, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I left that day, all I heard was that boy's cry. And I said, God, what do you want me to do? What can I do to make that cry go away? Because it hurts. It rips your heart out. It hurts. And God just laid it on my heart that day that I needed to teach special education. I needed to teach kids who were handicapped, the ones who couldn't talk, who couldn't walk, who couldn't express everything they had inside, but they could smile, and they could show joy, and they can love. And I knew that day that I might not be able to pick up Sheldon and hug him and, laugh with him every day, but I could pick up someone else. I could show my love to them, and I could make them smile. And Dr. Mark asked me a few days ago, he said, what do you do? He said, I know what you want to do, but what do you do? Who are you? And I didn't have an answer. I didn't know what to tell him. And I thought about it, and I told him this story. And, you may say, why do you want to come back to Jamaica? I came back to stop the cry. Dr. Mark said, what do you do? I stop cries. The cries may continue when you leave, but you can come back. You can stop those cries. You can love one boy, one girl. Doesn't matter who. Just, open up yourself, love them, hug them, laugh with them, cry with them. It's going to hurt. I hope it hurts so bad that you can't sleep. I hope it rips your heart open. Every time you think of that little boy or that little girl, I hope you cry. And I hope when you go home, you never, ever, ever forget that face. Put it in a picture frame beside your bed and cry for that person every night when you go to sleep. You look at that person and you tell them if you're not with them, when it's sitting beside your bed, tell them out loud that you love them. Because God will get it to them. God's going to take it to them that you love them and that He loves them. And when you can't rock them to sleep and when you can't hug them, God will.
It's been near to my heart that we let people know what's going on when we're there. Well, starting on June the 26th, you're going to be able to see throughout the entire summer some wonderful on-site reports and programs that we will be producing in the greater Montego Bay area. So I want to encourage you big time to connect with us through friendsforevertv.com so you can literally see 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, programs that will update daily and repeat through our internet online TV streams, so you can see if you got a son or daughter there or a granddaughter there, or your friends on a mission trip. Maybe you have friends that have supported you to get to Montego Bay. Well, they'll be able to see and hear wonderful testimonies of live reports from Montego Bay.
4 years ago, when I went on my first Friends Forever missions trip, he held up this lollipop and asked our group, what is this? And we were just out there staring at him. We're like, it's a lollipop. And he's like, no, it's a bridge. And that is what we were supposed to use to connect with the kids and other people we met. Just always finding some small way of connecting with everyone that we met. And then through that personal connection, we would get to show them God's love and show them that we cared. And that connection is what would help us stay in their hearts and them stay in our hearts. And for them to really see God's love for them.
And it's through sight, friendsforevertv.com, and sound, aroundtheworldradio.org. So we want to encourage you to connect with us, and when you do, it's going to be the greatest summer of your life, but you're going to be able to give testimonies direct and daily back to the United States of America, to your hometown, and literally to friends anywhere in the world. This is going to be a great summer. You'll hear it, you'll see it right here through Friends Forever TV and radio.
And now with the TV, we're broadcasting all of these different things, whether it's an ice cream party, or it's singing with Grandmama at the hospice, or it's the wheelchair races at West Haven. People are seeing these, and it's going all over Montego Bay. And we went to a public school, Chetwood Primary School, and one of the kids came up to me, and I introduced myself. He said, well, I know you. I saw you on TV, and you were with Marlon and Keno. And he named these two kids in a wheelchair from West Haven home, an hour and a half drive away. Had no idea who these kids were, but he knew them, and he saw what we were doing. And he was able to see us loving God and showing God's love to these kids and loving these kids because of the TV and all of the different things that we've put on the TV down in Jamaica. And now that we've come back, we're here, of course, at the gathering and reunited with some of our other teammates and just having a great time thinking about all of our different experiences and getting pumped up and excited for this coming summer. And because of these different videos that we can see now online, we're able to stay connected with the names and the faces that we touched during the summer. And right now it's being played down there, and they can see their friends from back here. And that's just what makes it all worth it. And going down year after year, it just helps build that trust and make those connections go even deeper. And it just means the world to me. And until the end, the message of Christ is friends forever.
Around the World Radio. Feel the power.
Around the World Radio, Friends Forever with Dr. Mark is a production of MMM and the new live channel.